Hello, this is the recording for the event. This one, the story event. So you might think to yourself if you watched the last video, hey, so this is right after. Yeah, we I'm gonna do them later, alright? But I want to do the story first. So we're just gonna do that. So what I think the story is going to be, I hope it has some story that I can nibble at while we wait for Cartitia and Lupa, but we'll see. Cause I think after 2.4, there's like, ano, right? There's uh Prolova. Why Prolova? We all look at things, right? But like, I just want Fraxidus, man. I don't care whatever leak there is. I just want the Fraxidus, man. I want the villains. Man, the one that commands my S2. Anyways, hello, it's Carlotta. Again. Okay, I'm gonna auto this. Hello.
Rover, fancy running into you here.
Yeah, I had to start this. Anyways.
Won't you dine with me? Ms. Margarita asked me to sample her newest pizza. But my goodness, these portions.
Man, this is quite large. Yo! Yo! Okay.
Do you hear what the orders are?
I'm so sorry, but I just saw the fucking Cristoforo. Let's go! The goal is back.
Accompanying music sheet. The public has already caught wind of its contents. Did you know it was signed as Golden Anthem?
What was it again? Oh. I wonder if one of these is like... One of these has to be Cristoforo, right? This cannot be a coincidence. One of them has to be Cristoforo, right? It could be... All of them could be even Cristoforo, Prolova, and Scar. Yes. Those are totally the three people. But like, I think Scar implied his story was based on Wong Long, right? So, unless this is where they actually come from, then... Yeah, but like, it would be funny, right? Yo!
It was their last work, written aboard
Cristoforo!
I reckon the original finder fished it out the sea and put it in the library, not knowing what it was.
Shh, quiet. They're criminals. Best not mention them in public.
Golden Anthem? Huh. We know about that, bro.
That name is not to be spoken of in Raguna.
Why?
Simply put, the Golden Anthem was once a renowned poets society.
Yeah, I read that, no, but like, continue, go on.
Their 3 members were once the Sentinel's cantors, but the order banished them for insulting the divinity.
Yeah, we all know that's bullshit.
Allegedly, their pilgrim sail caught fire and none on board survived. And thus, their last known work disappeared.
Well, since the manuscript is no longer secret, how does the tune sound?
Give me a second. Let me think.
Yeah!
Hear that? It's exactly what they're playing.
Yo! Cristoforo's doing goat shit! Let's go! Yo! Yo! Why'd you shoot him down?
Well, it would appear they were possessed by daemons, just as this very article suggests.
Is that what he can do? Oh my god! This bro's insane! Can I get him the 4-star? 5-star? 5-star? Please? Please? Cristoforo and Prolova. Please? Please? I beg of you. I beg of you. Release this guy's Scar as Prolova's companion.
Friends, it's been too long. I gather you were also listening in on that conversation about the Golden Anthem's last work?
What did you mean by daemons?
Resentful of the Order's verdict, they committed to paper a curse upon Rinasita and Raguna.
I think you're one.
Those
though.
favored by the divinity were the most willing to raise the blade of rebellion, for they alone knew how to make divinity bleed and doctrines crumble. Though they died in exile to a great fire, their resentment festered in their music and poetry, transforming into horrors known as daemons.
I don't.
Like the
I
fire
think
that
that's just
dragged
you,
them
bro.
to hell, these daemons will spread throughout the land and burn all of Raguna.
Bro is
This
okay.
article was recently published in the Raguna Literary Journal. Quite the perspective, wouldn't you say? Vengeance born of resentment. Such dark and twisted characters are hard to resist. Perhaps someone unwittingly played that tune just now and opened the plushies to possession. Then again, it's all conjecture.
What?
Then again, it's all conjecture. Perhaps someone unwittingly played that tune just now and opened the plushies to possession by the daemons.
Ah,
Those in the Poet Society died years ago.
good thing I was recording.
Who's to say what really happened?
Okay.
Now, if those vengeful spirits really do exist, well, out of all the patrons here, they went straight for you, Rover. Curious and curiouser. By the way, it just so happens that I made a copy of the Poet Society's last work.
Oh.
Here, take it. Consider it a little souvenir from your spirited encounter.
It just so happens. No, that is the original copy. You're doing it to me, dumbass.
A change of venue is in order. I must finish my play.
Your play. The current play is happening right now for real. Anyways, he's in the movie then, I guess. So like, Carlotta, what do you think about that guy? Okay. Okay. Oh, damn. Damn. Alright. This
Like
look.
the fire that dragged them to hell, these daemons will spread throughout
Demons.
the land
Not
and
demons.
burn
No,
all
no, no.
of
That could be
Raguna.
different. Demons. Okay.
Unverifiable, yes, but not entirely dismissible. That said, a peculiar entity did indeed manifest, and it attacked you.
Right, likely Cristoforo.
Let's start at the very beginning. I have a friend who's an expert in deciphering music. I believe you've met her before. She who resembles Topaz should still be near Whisperwind Haven.
Topaz! Topaz! Shut the fuck up, I don't want Topaz. Topaz! 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 Anyways, yeah, okay. The Ciaccona. I think. Okay, so her name is Topaz. Interesting. Interesting. This event is interesting because we get to see the Fractidus do something. We get the Fractidus do something. Like after doing the long quest that is Trinodium versus Sentinel during 2.2, we finally get to see the Fractidus doing something. Finally, the Fractidus are doing something. Like I'm so excited, bro. Skis. I wonder what Cristoforo is doing, bros. Okay. Okay, what, guys, what do you think he's doing? Because I think that he's one of the main, like, writers at least, because there's gotta be a reason why was during the whole sequence he was the one that's being all weird shit, right? Or, like, I don't know, man. I thought this was a story about Ciaccona, I think, but, like, I guess it could be about Ciaccona as well. And her whole story. Why, I wonder what it's gonna be about, because like her story involved like retro-accurate stuff and like the second tide, dark tide, etc, etc. I think her story is going to be interesting, that is like intertwined with whatever Cristoforo is doing. Because if Prolova already done her shit and has already noticed that Rover is with Carter during 2.2, that means 2.3 right now for Pearl. Praxis are doing something cool. Finally, I hope that this is continued. Like there's a Fraxidus that's doing something every patch. I feel like that makes sense because they're like the antagonists mostly, so they should be able to have a role in the story every patch or so. Except Black Sharks, I
In
think that
her
makes sense.
world, poetry and music hold equal sway. Shh. Listen carefully.
Yo, well at least we met her in 2.2.
Follow the song.
This is the tone of like a Chinese song, right? Something like that, right? I I I think I recognize the similarity, but I'm not sure if it's based on that.
Carlotta, it's been too long.
Yeah. So like, are we just gonna address whatever shit we were doing?
You really must adore that song. I remember hearing you sing it when I was little.
Yeah, man, you really are short. Anyways, yeah, you must know each other's children, right?
When I was a child, whenever I passed by Ciaccona's house, I'd always hear music drifting from the courtyard. Lively, spirited, and so full of emotion.
Damn. Alright.
I remember it well. Those two guards of yours were like giants from Septimont. Easily
Giants from
200
Septimont?
pounds of pure muscle.
Are you dressed in Septimont like in
Back
Emporius?
then, Ciaccona's family conducted the Order's choir.
Oh wow, nice. So like, why are you Vendi?
How should I put it? Well, as they say, families are always rising and falling.
Bro, it's not like the full story.
A song is a song, whether sung in a crowded hall or beneath
Sorry.
the open sky. As for family matters, let the past stay where it belongs.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that. We're digging up the past. We need to dig up the past for something.
Anyway, the two of you came in such a hurry. I suppose you're not here to take in the music?
Yeah. So like, there's this daemon shit. Yeah, Cristoforo stuff. I don't know. Yap. He's yapping, and I think he's going to do something cool.
So you eavesdropped on a man rambling on in C3 sharp, and then poof, out pops a monster.
Yeah. How sharp is C sharp? C3 sharp.
Let me see. It should sound something like this. About that, sharp rover.
I mean, I guess. Yeah. Just grading.
I know, right? We should suggest to Miss Margarita that she add new signage. Sing with civility. It starts with us.
Can we discuss restaurant
What?
etiquette?
Why can't you replicate the accent?
Of course.
Wait, is this a reference to their voice actor or something?
Those monsters of yours.
So like Golden Anthem. This one.
The Golden Anthem. That name should never be spoken.
The song that should not be named.
To conspire with them is to risk banishment at sea. Or worse.
I don't fucking care about banishment. I've been banished like 6 times already. Harmas! Don't see how the mighty god killer will find them, bruh. I'm Guardian too!
Don't worry. This won't be the first time we've...
I will awaken the Sentinel's Resonator. I will use her to beat up the...
From what you've told me, the composers of this poem cursed Rinascita, spelling the fall of Raguna. When the poem is played, some type of horror appears. If I understand correctly, that's what attacked you and Carlotta.
I guess.
If you ask me, this story is a right load of codswallop. I don't believe a simple little poem could curse Rinascita.
Okay, then play it now. Dummy.
Then you...
We need to get to the heart of this poem and music mystery. Let me join you. I can't resist a good adventure.
Yay, Carlotta and Ciaccona. Alright. Alright, broski. Alright.
I'll help you find the link between the music and those daemons. But in return, I want you to hand these pages to me for safekeeping.
Yeah, like, right, dummy. Yeah, of course you're gonna... Well, here, sure, no problem. I mean, I don't think Cristoforo cares about it necessarily.
Then we have a deal.
Actually, he's probably watching us right now, so...
Since you believe this music summons them, how about we test it for ourselves? I've already memorized the sheet music.
I
It's risky,
just this cheat.
but there's no surer way to find out. Wouldn't you agree, Rover?
Yeah, we just need to, like, gun down the... Seeing is believing.
The final work of poets banished to distant seas and condemned to death. What, I wonder, did the verses forged in flames truly sing of?
Ah, well. Cook. Look at your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is so many strings. Is that all the strings in the gosh damn world or something? How the hell do you have so many strings, bro? I don't think she's playing the music. I have a guitar, but like her guitar is like 7 strings, so I don't know. Yo! Arrow Rover. Wow, she's finally using her main weapon. Hopefully we get a refinement. Guru Games. Anyways, I'm just gonna call Charo team, so. Oh, Ciaccona? She is not useful here. But whatever.
Just like the ones that attacked us in the restaurant.
Wow, nice lag there. Game.
Perfect chord. Solo time. Ta-da! A grand overture.
Well, others were.
Tear them to pieces. That's strength.
Oh! Oh! Whoa!
Don't blink. Cleave it. My field of expertise. Now presenting a poem of finale.
Okay, bro, stop. I'm gonna go.
My field of expertise.
Target confirmed.
Bro is not helping, but like,
Unleash the fans.
Thanks for watching.
okay. That was a weird team to have with Ciaccona. This team will never. I mean, Carlotta, but like, careful. They might be dangerous. What is she doing? What is
Burn
it?
in despair, resentful of the Order's verdict, till their last breath. Their last work is nothing but a curse upon us all.
With our bodies to fuel the fire,
The ensuing furnace shall forge Raguna's true gold. Is it saying Raguna will burn to the ground?
Is it random guy?
They wanted their resentment to echo through the streets. Just by reading this, I can almost see their terrifying faces in the fire.
So like,
These voices. They're people of Raguna, aren't they? I think I heard Mr. C3 Sharp in the mix.
Mr. 3C3 Sharp.
If the poet's resentful souls gave birth to daemons, then shouldn't they sound like the poets themselves?
Yeah,
Those voices were just people who read or heard their work.
yeah.
Perhaps the voices themselves are what causes the daemons to manifest. In the legends, daemons are born of death and curses. But what we've seen isn't like that, no. They're more like horrors created from people's words and imagination.
There is something that a Trinodian will do.
Of course, I'm just speculating. The voices were somewhat muddled. Perhaps I can refine the melody. This time, we need to listen harder.
Listen harder. Okay.
Let's find out what the true story really is.
Flashback moment. If we can... Oh? What?
This
Okay.
is a realm created from melodies. Music can transcend space and time to bring memories and stories to life.
Alright.
No. Normally, you can't perceive the frequencies in a melody. But that manuscript lets you see the world as I do. That part with the daemons should be right here.
They burn in despair, resentful of the Order's verdict, till their last breath. Their last work is nothing but a curse upon us all.
It's the same as what we heard before, but now I see something. A balance scale with a crowd of people standing on one of the pans. What are they weighing?
The two sides of the scale represent differing perspectives. Once a work is made public, its meaning no longer belongs to its creator alone, but is shaped by the interpretation.
Oh, yeah. This is interesting storytelling, I say.
Perhaps it was a simple poem at first, nothing more. But then that article claimed it was a curse upon Raguna. Given that members of the Golden Anthem were banished on the Pilgrim's sail and died in a fire, the notion quickly took hold. No one knew exactly what happened, so they filled in the gaps with their imaginations. With motive and a complete story. Perhaps that's all it took for a lie to become the truth. Each time someone plays their last work, it summons daemons. This
Is this
the golden
Cristoforo's
anthem's
doing?
revenge
Probably.
and curse upon Raguna. But still, words and imagination alone cannot bring something into existence. Yes.
Is this a
Someone
resonator
must have
involved?
used them to create the daemons. What if the mastermind pulling the strings from the shadows is the author?
Yeah,
of
yeah,
that
I
lesson?
guess. Fucking Cristoforo, we all know
Daemons are bound
this.
to their creator, so it might not be a coincidence you felt them target you at the restaurant. There could be a connection between you and this mastermind. Or perhaps they have their own reasons for wanting to see you silenced.
Not really. Cristoforo probably doesn't want his side. He's like, wait, what is he even doing here? Aren't they going for like RTT or something?
Imagination knows no bounds. If left unchecked, such incidents will only increase. For resonators, dealing with them isn't much of a challenge. But for ordinary folk, it's enough to spark panic across the city. Finding the one pulling the strings.
Yeah, I know who this is. This literally just I know. Cristoforo. Yeah, what? Okay. What was one?
Maybe because you went to Avenolium and uncovered some of the truth the Order is desperate to hide.
What?
It would take a lot more than that to even leave a scratch on
This is
you.
a weird way of the
Perhaps to hand
storytelling,
someone else
though.
to their dirty work. That just makes finding the one pulling the strings a top priority.
I mean, yeah, bro, it's literally just Cristoforo, guys.
Humans are born from
Why
the
do we
demon's
need this
imagination.
much yapping?
Then things will shift once we catch whoever is responsible for starting this in the first place. This mastermind has gone to great lengths to twist the facts, stirring fear and turning it into resentment. Maybe an attempt to cover up certain stories about the Poet Society. He must be tied to them
He?
somehow.
How do you know about
What do
he,
they
huh?
know about the
Could be a
Golden
she.
We might
Could be
be
pulled
one step
over.
closer to catching him.
Yeah, no, it's Cristoforo though. Yeah, it's Cristoforo, guys. Guys, I know who it is. I know who it is. It's the guy that's in red. It's literally Cristoforo, everyone.
Music and poetry are born
So if
from
it's not him,
kindness and
I'm confused on whoever the
But
fuck
they
it's supposed to
twist
be.
it to create these monstrosities. Whoever is behind this won't just sit back and watch.
No, they definitely will, that's for sure. Nah.
The thought of confronting them is already inspiring me to write a ballad. What should I call it? What instruments would fit?
The play.
Our enemy hides in the dark, while we remain in the light. If that's the case, we need to split up. With your tenacity and Ciaccona's expertise, we will uncover the truth.
How about Opal?
Someone has pointed a gun at Cat's Eye. Someone ought to pull back the curtain and expose them. The family has its ways. Tracing the article's source and finding this mastermind won't be a problem.
If we find melodies connected to the Poet Society, I can bring the past into clearer focus.
Yeah. Oh. So her.
I've got it, Rover!
Okay, so Nora's
I know
sphere.
a place where they've definitely left their mark.
Where?
Let's go! Onward to new melodies!
Cristoforo, up here. Please. So what is the bro doing though? What is bro doing? I'm really curious. What's bro doing? Okay.
I really admire the wind. It's free to go anywhere without restraint. If only it could carry my poems into the hands of everyone across the world.
Okay. Fuck are we anyway? Oh. Oh, okay. I don't usually go under here. I use flying. Sorry, check on that. I'm going to take this. Yeah, no, this is definitely for a Chinese audience. That tone is a Chinese song that I forgot, or not Chinese folk song. I don't remember about, but it's totally that. We're through. It's totally about that. It is totally a Chinese song that, of course, the company is Chinese and, you know, their main audience is Chinese, so that doesn't make sense. But like, you know. How they turn Chinese into like European without with like only knowing that the reason that you know it's Chinese because you heard that melody once or twice. It's interesting. Anyways, we're here. What's this place in there?
Ta-da! Welcome to Requiem Paradise.
Oh,
This is where Raguna's musicians lay their old instruments to rest. For the people of Raguna, the sea is everything. We live and sleep by the sea, and our souls drift out to sea when we pass.
yeah. Okay, no way. Venetian country.
Since an instrument is an extension of the musician, it's only fitting that it's buried by the sea. May its dreams be long and sweet before returning to the waves.
Wuthering way. Okay, sorry.
I'm certain this is where the poets of the Golden Anthem laid their instruments to rest before their banishment.
What?
What's wrong? You seem troubled.
I don't know. I'm just suspicious of this Cristoforo guy. Have you found anyone though?
Is that what's been on your mind this whole time? I say, if the answers aren't coming, let it all go and clear your mind.
Even if I had no knowledge,
I
Cristoforo
think
will
that
be
there
very
is something.
suspicious, you know?
But worry not. This is what we bards call a bottleneck.
That is just what regular people call it, dumbass.
Once, I spent 3 days just trying to find the right words to describe a tree. Couldn't do it. Not one word.
I believe that is what's called. Okay, buddy. Let's go. That's what's called writer's block.
I stood under that tree and prayed for an apple to fall on my head. You know, just like in those stories where inspiration strikes after an apple hits you. And, well, at least you get a snack out of it.
Alright. So, like, did an apple hit you?
Sadly, the apples weren't ripe and none fell. No free nibbles for me, unfortunately.
Okay, exaggeration is really cool here. What? What the fuck are you doing? Huh? What? Huh? What?
Try it.
What? I'm not trying. What the fuck? What? Okay, an apple. Like, but just
It's a real apple.
yeah, it's a fucking apple. What the
Later,
f?
when I finally decided to leave, I looked up through the gaps in the branches and suddenly
Ah!
saw a flower atop a
What?
tree.
The fuck is bro doing?
Even without an apple, inspiration may yet strike. But if I hadn't stood there, I might have missed that unexpected burst of beauty.
We're just yapping on this.
So, maybe this is enough. Let's put aside heavy thoughts and continue our walk with a clear mind.
Alright. But it's still good. It's still Cristoforo, by the way.
I'm starting to understand why Carlotta calls you Topaz.
Topaz, yeah. You're Topaz because you have
Is that so?
shit. No, you don't have
I'm
white hair.
as dazzling as the sun.
I don't know. That
If anything,
you
I
you
hope to
have
be like
somewhat
Icarus
red hair.
in the story,
You know, man.
soaring freely in the sky,
Icarus.
even if it means falling in the end.
Oh, I have the wings. Can I try it? Anyway, so like Cristoforo, when are you gonna when are you gonna show up?
I sense the melody of an instrument close by. Let's search for it.
Alright. Hush, puppy. I'm your bodyguard. Sorry. I'm your bodyguard. Sorry, wait. I just got. I could. Sorry, I just gotta. I just gotta go. I just gotta go do that, bro.
Flute, but it sounds sharp and harsh. If this were a performance, I'd say it's trying to finish as quickly as possible, barely giving the notes a chance to breathe.
That'll definitely fit. I know. Fast. Anyways, I'm gonna destroy everything that isn't the instrument. Don't worry, your bodyguard just needs some extra money. Alright. What is bro looking at? I destroyed the box. What is bro looking at?
A harp.
Oh,
It's in
harp.
excellent condition, but its tone is flat and dull. Let's keep it for now and see if there are any other instruments.
Huh?
nearby.
How? It's buried in water. How? Oh boy.
It's time.
Nice. Yeah, I could. Ciaccona, I could just use the sensor, you know, you don't have to look around everywhere.
Is that a lute?
Ooh.
Its echoes are faint, perhaps previous two. I'll need some time to decipher it.
Go ahead.
Wait. The sound may be weak, but there's an undeniable strength to it.
Alright, might be one of the cool, I guess. Alright, go ahead.
Rover, behind you!
Oh. Oh, it's just these. Yeah, no. I am not. I am not threatened by these fools. Remember, I am your bodyguard.
Likely belong to a member of the Poet Society.
Yeah, likely? Only likely, huh?
Perfect chord. Tear them to pieces. I've had enough. Get lost. Your time is over. Now you're my field of expertise.
Yeah, I don't have Shangli Yao, guys.
Tear them to pieces. Faster. A perfect chord. Listen, the trio of destiny.
Target confirmed. Misery follows.
Misery follows. I'm playing Conchar in the hopes that Conchar will appear.
I believe this loot is exactly what we've been looking for.
I mean, yeah, as if the enemies were enough.
Sometimes, even when the instruments are the same, the performer's mood can change the entire sound.
Alright.
For example, this lute doesn't seek to boast. It speaks softly, like a traveller sharing a story over tea in the warmth of an afternoon. The true purpose of music is to express what words cannot.
I guess. Sure, yeah. Does have self a poet.
Rover, if there's something you want to say but can't put into words, if you sing it, maybe I'll understand.
What do you mean if I sing it? That is just words, though.
But I haven't even heard you sing yet.
Not yet.
Me? Perhaps another time. Once all this is settled, I'll perform for you. Be sure to listen closely then.
I guess in the story, I have heard
Well,
you sing a few
it's in the
times.
lute sounds. I hope this melody holds a tale worth telling.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the story.
Listen, I hear something up ahead.
It's like a horror film.
It seems like an interrogation room. This melody carries the weight of the Poet Society.
Okay, yeah, you know what?
Let's
I
keep
wonder
moving.
what they're doing.
Take care with each step. The melodies left by these instruments are extremely fragile. The realm we're about to enter will appear fragmented.
Alright.
We
Yeah,
must
all you
resist
can do.
vast rifts in time and space. A single misstep could draw us into other melodies, leaving us lost within them.
Alright. I mean, I can't even go anywhere, so. Yeah. Huh. Yo, what's happening?
Farrell of the Golden Anthem. Know that Imperator is stern, yet merciful.
I guess.
The Codex teaches us that those whose sins are cleansed by the sea shall remain blessed by the sea.
I mean, I guess that makes sense.
It is a grave offense to slander the Sentinel. This includes your claim that the Sentinel's true form is a steed of the skies.
He's correct, though.
I was told you found this lie carved on a lithograph. In the face of the tempest,
He's correct! You're wrong! You're the blasphemous one! And I am your fucking god, so I know this one more than you, dumbass.
if you admit you were mistaken at tomorrow's trial and reveal where you have hidden the evidence, I will move mountains to protect you and your companions.
Bro, you just destroy it!
Remember, Imperator only responds to repentance, not silence.
Yeah, because I'm fucking truly Imperator.
I'm sorry, Sir Acolyte. I'm doing my best to cooperate. Please don't mistake my silence for defiance. It's just, this room is freezing.
Have you
Difficult to
glimpsed
chill.
have you glimpsed upon the true
I'm
meaning
afraid
of
that
the
by
truth?
the time I see the Sentinel, I will have lost my voice entirely. Perhaps then, they will judge you for silencing a poor transgressor's confession.
As long as you repent and help us destroy those blasphemous poems and songs, the Sentinel shall show mercy. You are a wise man. I trust you will make the right choice. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Good night, Mr. Farrell. I will always be here should you wish to receive the Sentinel's mercy.
Yeah, Sentinel, Lord
No need to
Trinodian.
worry, Sir Acolyte.
Trinodian.
In fact, I'm beginning to enjoy the cold.
Neither official nor private records show them as having ever repented in the Cathedral of Mercury.
I don't think they will or ever.
This melody is fading fast. Let's check if there's anything nearby to amplify it.
Okay. I'm gonna go listen to Farrell first. Yo, what's
I
up?
knew this was to be our fate.
Hmm.
From the moment we uncovered that lithograph, I knew it would come to this. Still, I have no regrets. But if the Sentinel's true form is a flying steed, what does that make the Imperator we pledged our faith to?
A fake. A phony.
This time,
Trinodian.
we've been living nothing but a lie.
Yes.
The Order's
Unfortunately.
stance is that the Poet Society concealed blasphemous works. Yet the Order themselves concealed the lithograph's existence. What were they afraid of?
The true form was a Sentinel.
That's right! You must have seen the Sentinel in the inverted tower.
Yeah, dumbass. Of course I did!
The Sentinel's true form a secret. The Order ruined the Golden Anthem's reputation.
Yeah. Let's listen to the other man first.
Farrell's gone mad. He ought to have hidden the truth in our secret study. Why would he slip this dangerous knowledge into his poems and hand them out to children? We ought to have buried the truth.
Buried the truth.
What are you thinking?
It just occurred to me. Is that our mastermind's true aim? Not only to bury the past, but also to silence those who know the truth. Like you.
I swear.
To that end, he stirs panic to deepen Ragonese prejudice against the Poet Society.
If this is another order, I'm going to. If this is another order to deep shit, I'm going to fucking
Words and music
do
are
Cristoforo
weapons.
and just let him destroy the order. Anyways, how about the other one?
I understand what Farrell was trying to do. We're not adventurers or mighty resonators. We don't even have the time or ability to determine whether that lithograph is real or fake.
If it was fake, you wouldn't be
Farrell
fucking like
only
this.
wanted to share the voice of uncertainty. He hoped someone might understand his doubts. Our fate has been sealed. All we can do now is choose what we believe and carry what we have
Yeah,
to be
like-
the truth to our graves.
Religion have their way.
Don't
People
sound
will
like
be
a faith
believing in
at all.
every single
If
truth
anything,
of the
they appear to
universe
have
without questioning
anticipated
every
what would
single
happen.
part of it.
During the
Since, you know.
interrogation, they kept their composure and did not offer fierce resistance. In fact, they even showed sympathy for the interrogator.
Everything seems to revolve around the Order. Could they be the ultimate mastermind behind this?
Yeah, probably.
We don't know that for certain. But at least we now know the Poet Society would never place a curse on Raguna.
So they went on the pilgrim's trail but got burned. They must
The
have.
melody is fading faster now and becoming unstable. We should leave. We can continue
Okay.
our discussion later.
Chest. No. Ow. Huh?
Where is this place? A study? Ciaccona, are we... Ciaccona?
What?
We must have gotten separated. Ciaccona did say even a slight misstep could draw us into other melodies. Am I...
You are to build a home here, like seabirds. Dwell upon the water, just as countless stars dot the night sky.
Okay.
I don't know if what I'm feeling is right or wrong.
I'm guessing that's
They were
Ciaccona.
clearly the Sentinel's cantors. Why would anyone call them criminals who insulted divinity?
Oh. Guessing this is Ciaccona, right?
This is a poem I've never seen before. It's so different from what they used to write. Do not place flowers on my tomb, for I do not rest beneath the stone.
Yeah, I know who this girl is.
I am the sea wind at Raguna's walls.
Even if I don't see the face, I know who this girl
dawn
is.
that breaks through thorns.
Yeah, Ciaccona. Where is her horns though?
Nighthawk of wings of flame, soaring towards the celestial steed. A flame. Celestial.
Wait, sorry, I was gonna click this.
I am a nighthawk of wings of flame, soaring towards the celestial steed, whose praises I sing and whose true form I behold. Steed, true form I behold.
Guess she knows quite a bit about him, huh? So like, yo, I guess I'll just follow the Ciaccona, this Ciaccona then. Can I check out your room for a bit? Oh wait, I can just. Oh come on. Why can't I use the inspect? But it's literally way easier to do that. Oh. Okay. Nice gonna be in between Super Grim War and Immortal Forge. Oh. Interesting. Oh. I mean, that is true. They are capitalist scum. But I think it is a value at least. Right? They're not. They're not that, right? They will at least protect against no they will at least protect against like order shit, right? That's what they do. Remember the remember the like I don't know. Yeah, I think I've seen a video about this about cool reading and writing shit. I think I agree with this. Oh, Paris, no! I wonder who that is. I think. Oh. Snowman! Snowwoman, low. Okay, I get it. I get what they're trying to talk about. I agree. This is like the WuWa creators are going like.
The night sky will be illuminated by wings of flame, and I shall be reborn in immortal poetry.
Is this the Ciaccona voice actor going childlike?
Because they cannot banish the truth, the Order of the Deep instead banished us to the sea. Our thirst for truth is why we were cast out. No matter what, remember this. The truth will always exist. And the truth is gold that is unafraid of the fiercest of flames.
Huh. So like, she witnessed this? Interesting. Yo!
I can't get through, but the sounds are coming from over there.
The fish are over there!
What is this place? Who are you?
She's always been distant and aloof, but her true melody is both heavy and fragile. Ciaccona Toccata.
Toccata! That's your name? Last name?
Lift your eyes and
That's your last name, bro?
this poem, your life.
Toccata family? No wonder you fall. I'm sorry. Toccata? Your name is Toccata? Damn, right. This to the end aloof describes like half of artists, to be honest. So okay. I hate the Drake songs. Okay, it's from tangent, but I hate the Drake songs are so catchy that I can't even hear them while there's nothing to listen to. So I'm like, like, I don't want to listen to
Rover?
Drake.
Rover, are you alright?
No.
Finally, I got you out of there. You must have been drawn into a different melody on our way out.
So like, I saw your history.
I
Damn.
just walked into a study and ran into a strange little girl. She seemed quite taken with the Poet Society's work.
I wonder who that girl
She
is.
mentioned a name. Ciaccona Toccata.
Ah.
I see.
I see. Yeah, that's me, right? Fuck.
I don't know who you met, but Toccata is my family name. As I said before, for family matters, let the past stay where it belongs.
What do you mean?
Just call me Ciaccona. We don't need to overcomplicate things.
What do you mean? Something's gonna happen, I feel.
Well, we have made some progress. The melody we were in gave me a hint on what to do next.
Yeah, there is a history. There is a history, broski. You do not just suddenly gain horns out of nowhere, Ciaccona. There is something that is happened and will happen that relates to you. Okay? You don't bury the past in the past when we're literally going through the past to find out what the fuck the poets are. So, yeah, we're definitely gonna see more of this, you.
Yes, seeing as they banished the Golden Anthem, we might find more clues in the Cathedral of Mercury.
Mercury? Interesting. Oh. What the fuck even is this anyway? Supposed to be? Yeah, I'm doing the. Yeah, I'm doing the event. No, I'm doing the event. Shut up, game. I'm doing the event. Okay, anyways, just too far from me to care. Yeah, yeah, I know. I'm going to do the thing later, okay? You know what? For a city, Laguna City seems pretty small when you think about it. Like, I don't. Is there even like a fucking island that this one is built on? It's just I don't know, shallow seas or something. Sorry, Jordan. I don't. I'm here for. I'm not here for you. Yo, have you seen a Phoebe around these parts?
Have you found her yet?
What?
No.
No.
She's not here either. Greetings, sisters.
I wonder what she would have said if I was male rover. Greetings, brother and sister. Okay, okay. Anyways, yeah, sisters.
Might I ask, have you seen someone dressed like us who likes to walk with her head down?
No, I teleported here. I don't know, man.
Razor doesn't like walking with her head down. She must have gotten into some trouble.
Huh? Kids? Damn. Some very fine robes.
Thank you for the compliment, madam. These are our ceremonial robes. We're rehearsing hymns to sing at the ceremony. Racer is our lead chorister. We took a break from rehearsing to play hide and seek, but when the time ran out, we couldn't find her.
Man, she must be really good at hiding.
She mad at us because we sang badly. She hasn't smiled at us much since rehearsal started.
What is bro doing anyway?
Can you tell your big sister here what hymn you're rehearsing?
The teacher says it's a hymn to honor the brave knights and the sentinel's guidance.
Uh-huh.
But Razor says the hymn was written by a bunch of criminals.
Oh, golden anthem.
Well, which way did Racer go? We can help you look for her.
Really? She went that way.
Oh, wow. Did you only just realize the motherfucker was gone? Anyways, fine, let's go hunt. The hunt! Anyways, oh, I remember this. Isn't this in the... I remember this. Isn't this in the Phoebe PV or something? Yo. I can hear you from over here. The fish are over there. The fish are over there. Fish are over there. The fish are over there. Shut up, Phoebe. Anyways, okay. Yo, what's up?
Such a beautiful voice, isn't it?
You're the laureate. And you are?
Ah, okay. You know me. I
My
hope.
name is Ciaccona.
A friend of mine.
Friend of mine. Yeah, she's a friend of mine, by the way.
Don't be scared. We're only here so that you can finish your game of hide and seek.
Yeah, the laureate does that totally.
Seek, right. Myron and the others are waiting for me. Sorry I've caused you trouble.
Nah, actually, we're here for something, right? Don't worry, we're here to watch a performance. Do you know what about the criminals are? I don't know. Bro really likes doing that.
How about a little chat first? Something's troubling you. I can tell.
Oh yeah, let her cook.
Of course not. The ceremony is coming up, and the choir still has so much to rehearse.
I'm fine.
No, you're not. Either you don't like the
Young ones today have so much talent. If I had the chance, I'd love to learn how to sing hymns.
Okay.
You know, our laureate here definitely knows how to sing hymns.
I mean, kinda. Yes, I do! Yeah, I think I do. Cantarella story quest. Just tell me what it is. Yeah, you can tell the laureate anything. I'm the laureate.
It's just... Before the performance, the choir has to listen to the same music, recite the same lyrics, and do the same rehearsals every day.
I mean, that's what practicing is for, is it right? Right?
Oh, the hymn we're practicing. It was composed by bad people. Teacher calls them heretic poets.
Heretic. Heretics, huh?
Myron and the others never complain. They're always eager to sing praises to the Sentinel on stage. But now their dreams are all dashed because of me. Myron, Patero, and Shear's voices are in perfect harmony, but I can never keep up. And I don't like this hymn. Myron and the others are too young to realize that heresy is a grave offense, but I know.
But you do not look older, but sure.
I just don't understand why the Order wants us to sing songs written by criminals.
I don't know either. They're dumb.
The more I thought about it, the more out of rhythm I became. In the end, I could barely sing at all.
It's stupid, right? You're like, if you have a religious order, better make sure that your heretics don't have any don't have any words in your religion, bro. Like, you sing a song by a heretic, like, what's that supposed to be? Am I supposed to be a heretic by singing it? Like, yeah, like, no wonder this kid has issues. What the fuck? What the fuck is gonna sing a song by a heretic when it's called a heretic? Like, unless you specifically like heretics, but like, come on, order. Anyways.
That song just now. I've already forgotten how it's supposed to sound.
Well, what do you think a hymn should sound like?
A hymn, as the books state, is a song of praise for the Sentinel who leads the lost to the abundant lands.
No, not that. I mean, how does it make you feel? Try to remember what you were feeling when you were singing alone in the corner just now.
I didn't want to hold everyone back, and I really wanted to help everyone have a great performance at the ceremony.
Then hold on to that feeling. Let's rehearse again. You don't have anyone sitting in on your rehearsals, do you?
No.
Well then, the laureate and I will be the first to hear you perform.
Yeah, and if they deny us, I will just shoot a look at them and they'll instantly be. I know, so don't worry, I got this. I got full authority anyway to do whatever I want. I'm the laureate. Okay.
This is a cathedral. That's the choir on stage, with the Poets Society leading them. Looks like it's a ceremony of some kind. It sounds like... It sounds like a song celebrating the knights who defeated the Tacit Discords at Whisperwind Haven. Wait, someone's approaching the stage.
Degenerates! Arrogant hypocrites, every last one of you! You have no idea what happened! None at all! Has the Order reduced our sacrifices to mere tales to be told over tea? The Sentinel's blessing! Ah! Where were you when we fought the Tacit Discords at Whisperwind Haven? Where were any of you? Where was the Sentinel? We didn't fight for the Sentinel or for the damned Order. We fought for ourselves. You're nothing but hypocrites.
This is madness! Who is this madman? Someone remove him from here immediately. Do not be deceived. All knights who rode into that battle wielded swords sanctified by the Order. They fought in the name of divinity.
What he said about the common folk, is it true? Tell me, were they also sent to fight at Whisperwind Haven? I must see it for myself.
What a mess. I suppose this incident is what changed the Poet's Society. Strange. Why is this passageway so long? This is the same study I stumbled into in the Realm of Melodies.
Afternoon tea! Yes, please. Your tea and biscuits, miss. I'll reapply the medicine once you've finished. Next time, no more climbing walls. Understood? It wasn't just for fun. I was trying to... There, I understand. You've always been a curious child. Raspberry! Huh? Ow, ow, ow! Look at this. This book says the flower doesn't live long. But that's silly. I know it can survive the coldest of winters. Maybe one day, I'll become a great bard. A proper one, who never makes mistakes like this. Miss, this study is a secret. You must never tell a soul. I understand. But I've always wondered, why do people say they're guilty? There are so many interesting poems and songs here. Why won't Father let me see them? Oh, you'll understand when you're older, miss.
Oh, what splendid singing! Even the laureate was enraptured.
Racer did wonderfully.
Thumbs up. Appreciate it.
Thanks to you, I figured it out. Sincerity is what truly matters when we pray and sing praises to the Sentinel.
Yes, a hymn isn't just a few lines of history. It is shaped by your feelings and experiences. The hymn may differ in each person's eyes, but its resonance and meaning are universal. I hope you'll give the audience a spectacular performance on the day of the ceremony. So, what did you see in Razor's melody?
The Poets Society was criticized for glorifying the knights over the common folk during one of their hymn performances. Their assumptions were challenged, so they traveled to the knights' encampment at Whisperwind Haven. To verify the truth for themselves.
This incident may have been the turning point for the Poet Society. Did you find any other clues? Next time we venture into the realm of melodies, perhaps we should tie our hands together to stop you from getting lost. If the Order's choir is pointing us to Whisperwind Haven, then that's where we'll find more clues. Let's go.
I thought you could replay that part, but apparently not, so we just wasted inspiration. Whatever.
I've heard of these knights during my travels. This should be where their old encampment stood. But there don't seem to be any instruments, poems, or music here that carry the memory of a melody. Let's try searching the area first.
Makes a pattern near that recognize. Okay, I think I get it. Alright. Alright. Just a bit of interruption, but there we go. Oh. Cool.
These bonfire poets were no doubt members of the Poet Society. The note says they had wandered the area looking for inspiration. To find the melody, we should try to follow the route they once took.
Alright. What did they think?
Perhaps inspiration will strike us along the way.
Or melody. There should have been more of this, so I don't have to give up. What the? Yo, I was flying, sorry. Alright. Alright. Oh, I remember this. I think I've got some enemies here.
This was the last stop on their route. Oh, the view just now as we soared in the sky was just breathtaking. What is it? Has anything come to mind? Yes. How did I miss that? The wind is the finest recorder of melodies. It rises from the primal, churning endlessly, echoing in our ears without end. I believe The melodies left by the Poet Society were witnessed by the wind, and it will carry them to us.
So what are you doing?
Playing a tune, of course. I want to capture the mood they must have felt when they were here. I'm curious as to what they left behind.
I
Rimbo and Selena must have returned to Raguna by now. That lithograph with the Sentinel's true form. It has to be here somewhere. Did that gentleman guide us intentionally? Who exactly was he? Backpack stuffed with papers claiming to be a common artist traveling in search of inspiration. Yet he spoke like a nobleman. But I can't afford to think about that now.
Oh. No. This is Cristoforo. If the poets weren't Cristoforo, this is Cristoforo. The backstory looks exactly, it sounds exactly like Cristoforo did.
If not for his help, we'd still be singing praises to a false sentinel. He's right. We cannot continue to sing for the Order anymore. We must enlighten the people of Raguna. They deserve to know the truth. The Knights of the Order defend only the Order's interests, and so the time has come for us to become knights for the people of Raguna.
It seems someone told the poets the truth about the Sentinel, and even suggested they stop singing solely for divinity and begin singing for the common folk as well. On the surface, what our mystery man said makes perfect sense. He even has knowledge of Imperator's true form. And this hidden lithograph is evidence the poets were telling the truth.
We already know, but like, let's check out it anyways. Okay. Oh, there it is. This one? No wonder. Let me have a look. Hello, friends. Yeah, no, if that guy appears, definitely him.
Is this form of the Sentinel the same as the one you saw at Avenolium?
Oh yeah! Yeah, baby! Yeah.
So the poets were indeed banished for uncovering the Order's secret. Even under interrogation, they held their silence. It wasn't until they met this mysterious man and learned the truth that they chose to become Knights of Raguna. Resentment and curses are not songs of their own style. As for the true mastermind, we still have no direct proof linking him to the Order.
Cristoforo.
Confront his lies and put an end to these
Cristoforo.
But once the truth of the Golden Anthem at Imperator is revealed, it will no longer be just a matter of daemons. But is now the right time?
Now.
The will of the people is strong. This mastermind is so sure that the lies about the Sentinel will go undiscovered and that no one will easily believe the truth. The truth exists to be uncovered. All we need is to plant the seeds of doubt in the people's hearts and let them take root and grow.
Yes. Let's get going then.
Cristoforo's like, hey, I'm a possible
We'll go
corporation.
back to Margarita's. It's where our story began, and it's where it must end.
Alright. I wonder why they're going back there. Cristoforo's like, huh. They're done. Yes, they're done. Okay. Cristoforo, oh Cristoforo, where are you? My dearest friend. Where are you? Yo, Margarita. We need to gather something, yeah.
Miss Margarita!
Yo!
Well, hello. If it isn't Rover and Ciaccona.
Hello, I think I should get that. Ciaccona?
Miss Ciaccona is a
We
regular.
get around here, you know?
I've even
Been
asked
for
her to
the
perform
form a few times.
Helps bring in
Teams.
crowds.
With the kids.
Actually, I've come to ask a favor of you today, Miss Margarita. I'm sure you've heard the rumors circulating lately about the Poets Society's legacy. There's something important we'd like to share. Could you help us gather everyone?
Not a problem at all. Did you make any big discoveries? I'm so curious about what actually happened. It's driving me nuts.
Ah, cool. Wow, okay. And Cristoforo, are you here? I want you to see your work come to fruition. That is not a huge crowd. That is not a huge fucking crowd, though.
Rover, we'll begin when you're ready.
Lord, that is not a huge fucking crowd. Man. Oh, I have no inspiration.
The poets did board the Pilgrim's sail, becoming the stars of their own.
Bro, I have nothing.
We all know how that tale ended. A great fire consumed the ship, dragging it to icy depths, and the poets.
Ah yes, inspiration regenerates over time. Yeah, if you spent enough inspiration for the day,
and the flames did not scorch a curse into their
if you pay enough money, you can get more inspiration.
If you wish to hear their true voices once more, seek them at the Cathedral of Mercury. The children there still sing hymns written by the poets of the Golden Anthem. And yet, not a single daemon has appeared. Even as those poets face their end. As the fire filled the ship's cabins, they penned their last poems with death drawing near. Perhaps they were greeted by the
I don't know about that.
Or perhaps they fell silent.
That's probably the truth. Our son told me.
If the poets
I don't know.
meant to curse Raguna, why would they write such obscure poems? Why not simply leave their works behind in Raguna? No. Their last words were hastily written as the flames closed in. This charade, it was carefully crafted, twisting their work to conceal the truth. We already have. No.
What's up, bro?
Tomorrow, at the Odyssey Opera House, I will reveal the truth. Until then, I thank you all for your patience.
Okay, alright, we still haven't gone back from Carlotta. Right, Carlotta. Yo, stop idling. Anyways, we probably need to go to Carlotta to like.
This can't. This is very confusing. Sorry.
Yo, what's up? Yo!
Gloria, is this all real?
I'm walking there!
Did you discover something?
Yeah, I did. I think. Yeah!
Of the Golden Anthem. They were...
Yeah. I mean... Yo! It's the girl from that... Oh my god, it's you. It's you!
Fascinating story indeed. You've certainly piqued everyone's curiosity.
Alright.
The speech you made just now. You're implying the poets of the Golden Anthem were framed and their works deliberately misinterpreted.
Poet to bard.
Exactly. Someone used the story of the Golden Anthem to stir the public's curiosity. This is what created the daemons.
Oh, interesting. Ah.
If memory serves, official records of the Order of the Deep state the poets were charged with blasphemy against the Sentinel.
Interesting.
Surely you're not suggesting this was all the Order's doing? I dare say, such remarks would be considered a grave crime, punishable by banishment.
Yeah.
Are you from a noble family? The city's elite have a habit of siding with the Order.
I'm a noble, huh?
I'm afraid you misunderstand. I admit, I do get that question quite often.
Yeah, the motherfucker gets that very often. I don't know why he speaks like that.
Presentation brings me back to a play I wrote in my youth.
Yeah, because you were the one that revealed it, dumbass.
A group of birds locked inside a cage. Convinced they will never fly, they do nothing but stand on a perch. Then, one day, the cage door opened. The young birds flapped their fragile wings, attempting to fly, but plummeted to the ground, one by one.
Damn. Dark.
Many consider their fate a tragic one. What say you?
I see it differently. Even if they met their end falling into the abyss, they still had a chance to glimpse the sky and
This girl is a good. This girl's good.
And what of those who chose to remain in the cage, having witnessed their predecessors fall to their demise?
Oh yeah.
Will they dare to reach for the skies after realizing the cost of choosing to fly? Does the truth exist to protect?
Yay!
That.
Please, Cristoforo, save me from this.
Miss Poet, I look forward to tomorrow's arrival.
Bro sounds and looks like a noble. Man, he must have done some really lore bumps on her. So like, yo, what? What? Cristoforo, come on.
A splendid retaliation. I witnessed all of your performance. Like everyone present, I too eagerly anticipate tomorrow's
So like,
arrival.
did you figure it out?
As expected, the Order's fingerprints are all over it. According to our inside sources, it was none other than acolytes from the Order who salvaged the poet's lost works from the wreckage. They've long known of their existence and hid the poems in the Order's library.
Oh.
It's possible this was a sham all along. Choosing to make it public now likely means they're using those poems to obscure the real truth. Now, considering the fact that the untraceable article first began circulating among poets, musicians, and playwrights alike, I think it's fair to say its author is a regular of such secret circles. He may even be the resonator we've spent.
Yeah, Prodova! Or,
His
no,
collusion with
Cristoforo.
is why these rumors are allowed to run rampant in the
Cristoforo.
I'll have someone follow this secret circle's trail and see what we can find.
Cristoforo.
We should also share these findings with Ciaccona. As a poet, her insight
Yeah,
seems
it's Cristoforo guy. Yeah, is it the red guy? I think you're talking about him. Where did she go?
That's strange. She was just there a moment ago.
just like when we were children. Gone without a trace, and she and her family disappeared without even a goodbye. Ms. Margarita, have you seen Ciaccona?
Miss Ciaccona? She was squirreling off towards the harbour earlier. I thought that's where you were meeting, so I didn't say a word.
Harbor?
She did look quite down, though. Never seen her wear such a gloomy face before.
Thank you for letting us know, Ms. Margarita.
Why don't we split up and look for her at the harbor?
That makes sense. If I was faced with that question, I would be pretty sad too, you know? Especially since it's a random poet that somehow knows everything all at once, like a suspicious motherfucker. Anyways, I wait to see what Cristoforo will say to everyone did. I'ma jump off! I'ma jump off!
The young birds left their cage, flapping frail wings as they fell to the ground.
I never thought his words would reach into the depths I sealed away so long ago.
Yeah, bro knows you! Bro knows you though.
Coming here implies you worry about tomorrow's outcome. You intend to reveal the truth of the Sentinel to the public. But that revelation, it comes with a price. One you've paid before as a child. Remember?
Yeah, okay. We all know this was coming.
This is the past.
And here I thought you'd be much wiser than this. You know the dangers of pilgrimage, yet you all still cling to the same reckless path. Tell me, what drives such stubbornness?
The truth has its thorns, and the golden anthem has already paid its price. Do you wish to relive their fate?
Is that what you're trying to tell me with your play? But you know nothing of how the golden anthem responded.
Oh, I know. I'm the one that wrote the information, dumbass.
Allow me to share the answer, Sir Acolyte. Do you remember the very first voice from the heavens? The one the people of Rinascita kept alive in their hearts as they built their homes on this land? Surely you've seen The Golden Bough, yet? A play where people
No, I
from
haven't.
various clans wear masks, singing and celebrating together. An occasion you now call Carnival.
And what of it?
It is words and songs. We are not your enemies. What you face here is something that is hard to describe, something I call reverberation.
Damn.
It exists forever. You can never defeat it.
I know. Ciaccona, I know. Me too. I'm there, bro. If you were in that window, I was here too.
Fool. Off to the seas of that reverberation you believe in so dearly.
Yeah, that's what they said.
The Order of the Deep seeks to banish us to the seas because they know they can't banish the truth.
Hear that? The bell they tolled. I will be the one to carry its sound forward.
This is deep, though. Huh.
The parallels, so striking. Just like the day the Poets Society boarded their sail. You, Ciaccona Toccata, blaspheme.
Oh, let's go!
So this is the resonance they babbled on about. After all these years, another group of fools is ready to march.
Yeah, bro knows them. Bro, it knows them.
Why are there always those who believe the Sentinel is some damn horse?
I mean, yeah, it is.
At least clever enough to hold their tongues, but you have the nerve to parade your blasphemy through the streets. Almost makes those poets look noble by comparison.
Is that so, Sir Acolyte? I do hope you dream of this sentinel of yours every night, then.
Is that so, Sir
Spare
Acolyte?
me your sarcasm, you insolent bard! You're nothing but a mouthy relic, the last of what remains of your wretched family. Do you not repent for your crimes?
Ah, so you've already tasted their fate, haven't you? You and your family, banished in the name of blasphemy. Such a dramatic turn of events. As cantors of the Sentinel, both the Toccata family and the Poet Society committed the same crime. Tell me, what is the connection between you and those poets?
You're nothing but a figment of my imagination. None of this concerns you. It was a price we were willing to pay.
No, I am not a figment of your imagination, bro. It's just my resonator
I
skill.
lacked the ability to prove the Sentinel's true form. But now, with the inverted tower shifting and the prophesied laureate among us, I believe the opportunity has presented itself for the truth to be...
Opportunity. Indeed. The moment of choice dawns once more. Do you intend to repeat history? This time, dragging Rover along with you, boarding the pilgrim sail and clinging to hope as the storm carries you away.
No, this will not happen.
Is this what you're afraid of?
Cristoforo is a figment of her imagination because Cristoforo, bro knows stuff. Bro knows Rover is probably like through Pullover and Scar, the most important person in all of the world. So, if this motherfucker gets exiled, trust me, the Black Shirts will be coming to destroy Raguna.
Unraveled the hand behind it all, but the Order will never allow such truths to see the light. Rover, Miss Carlotta, and all those you've gathered along the way will be forced to bear the consequences of your quest for the truth. And perhaps even that blessed maiden whose whereabouts remain a mystery to this day.
She's pretty obvious, man.
Even so, will you two still insist on stepping onto that stage tomorrow?
Yeah, let's see what happened.
Have you really made your choice? I look forward to the arrival of tomorrow, Miss Poet.
Is this Ciaccona's sheet music? She was here. The vision I saw seems to have been recorded from this.
No wonder it seems to. Well, no wonder we saw the vision too. I thought it was just a flashback like Ciaccona. Huh.
Ciaccona mentioned she always writes down her melodies on manuscript paper. Could this be?
Yeah.
Oh. It's a golden anthem.
Interesting. Huh. Well, I figured they would be related, but I didn't know Cristoforo was related here. It's interesting. He could totally fit it into the troop of fools along with Ciaccona, if he was an Praxidus. Yeah, I thought it was like troop of fools secret member or
Room.
Praxidus.
Being here reminds me of the many unanswered questions still hidden within these melodies. The girl in the Poets Society's study must have been Ciaccona when she was little.
Duh!
What happened last time was no accident. As the performer, her own melodies got entangled in the mix, but why was she there? And why are the Takata family and the Poets Society accused of the same crime?
Yeah, what happened? Were they involved in the Whisperwind Haven event? Because Ciaccona was there. Or no, at least like Vision.
Thank you for understanding everything.
What?
there anyone else here besides you? You must have touched the Golden Anthem's music sheet. This is the story it holds. To be able to touch it means you're someone I can trust. I am yesterday's child of ignorance, the actor now on stage, and the banished sinner of tomorrow, Ciaccona Toccata. Let me tell you, the story of the Golden Anthem doesn't just belong to the Poets Society. It also belongs to me, Ciaccona Toccata. This is how it all started. A mysterious person showed the poets the truth about the Sentinel. Then they decided to become Knights of Raguena. Back then, besides the conductor, there were others who helped organize things. That was us, the Toccata family. It didn't take long for the Order to notice us. To keep everyone safe, they gave my father a key to a study. Inside, there were papers that could have destroyed the Order, if anyone would even believe them in the first place. It was blasphemy, but my father didn't hesitate. He took the key right away. As you've already seen, I was also banished. You've probably heard a lot about the pilgrims' sail from Brant. Usually, the food and water in those ships aren't enough to get the people where they need to go. Even if they made it, the cold would get them. But on that ship, the Order made sure there was nothing. No food, no water, nothing. And there were only 3 fools on board. As for the fire, the poets started it themselves. In the past, everyone thought they were brilliant cantors. But inside, only they understood how fake and arrogant all their poems and music really were. In their last moments before death, the poets just wanted to leave something real behind. But it was so cold out at sea, and wood for fire was already running low. So they set the cabin on fire, and met their ends in the flames. In the world they dreamed of, poets would no longer be shackled, and everyone could sing freely. That was their wish for the future when the curtain fell. With our bodies to fuel the fire, the ensuing inferno shall forge Raguena's true gold. But the Order was afraid. They didn't want any loose ends. So they went to salvage the ship's wreckage. The Golden Anthem gave my father the key. At first, he wouldn't let me near it because I was too little. It wasn't until my mother, my uncle, and the rest of my family were one by one escorted onto pilgrim sails. Then, it was his turn. I still remember the day he handed me the key. The smile on his face.
Don't see it as a burden, my child. Remember, true courage isn't hiding it away in your heart. Raise it like a torch, just like the sun, so it can light the way for others. Only this kind of courage can rid your father of the cowardice he showed toward you and your mother. Never forget, you are a Toccata.
Oh, my microphone was muted. No wonder.
Father wanted to tell everyone. So the Order put him on a pilgrim sail with the same charges. And
so like, yeah, the bro was talking to us.
Later, after I became a wandering bard and poet, I I started to feel what was in the melodies of the poets and my ancestors. A sincerity like none other. I wrote songs, weaving the stories my father and the poets discovered into musical scores. But what awaited me was the Order's banishment. The Poet Society and our family could never prove whether the Sentinel's form is really that of a celestial steed. All we could do was hold on to our suspicions and the possible truth, waiting for someone to prove it.
Music song.
Now, that someone has come. She has reached the inverted tower.
Yeah, that's me. That's right.
Now, I have that choice again. Do I reveal the truth? Always worrying about
Don't
my
worry,
next meal.
you're technically contracted by the Montellis. You'll be fine.
Being chased by acolytes.
They can make profits out of it.
I'm used to it. But this time, I have you and my friends with me. I can't let you all repeat my fate. If we step onto that stage tomorrow, the Order will not stand idly by. They might even come after you.
Let them try. Let them try. I'm sure a certain blurdities will come by my side and they'll be annihilated.
Like I said, the truth exists to be uncovered. I've made my choice. And once everyone hears the truth, I believe no one will question the choices you all made in the past. There are hints of the sea inside Ciaccona's melodies. You should take greater pride in being a poet.
Thank you. Thank you for understanding everything. Let's open the doors. I hope this time the story ends differently.
Yeah, let's go. So like, where is actually Ciaccona? Where is the for real Ciaccona? It's just her version of this version telling us of the past. So yeah, I actually have to tell real Ciaccona this. So where is he? Where is she? So like, was Cristoforo just testing out shit? Man, they were so bored. They were like, Mash Mums give his family shit. Oh. Man, these Fractionist members are really. Are they going to reveal to us in like 3.6 or something that the planet is just a simulation and that I'm the key to getting out of the simulation or something? I hope so. That'll be funny. Or some other truth, I guess. Damn. Damn. Wait, why am I here?
This song. It's the one she performed last time. The melody is the same, but why does it sound so sad this time?
Either way, if you hear background music, that's not me. Oh.
So, Miss Poet, have you made your decision?
This is a poem I've never seen before. It's so different from what they used to write. Do not place flowers on my tomb, for I do not rest beneath the stone.
Yeah, they rest beneath the sea.
I am the sea wind at Raguna's walls. I am a dawn that breaks through thorns. I am a nighthawk of wings of flame, soaring towards the celestial steed, whose praises
Yo,
I sing,
that's the
and
stars.
whose true form I behold.
I know what you're thinking. You're worried I might end up on the same path you did.
Don't worry, I built different.
Go on.
Yeah, no, I'm built different, sorry. Wait, I just saw your vision, so don't question why I know this. Hey, that's a song in the PV.
I'll be with you. Till the end.
Hey, that's a cool shot. Cool wallpaper. I love doing that.
Penniless bard and the laureate roving in a
Penniless
foreign land.
bard, you are
Together,
just like
we
20.
rise up against the
Just
order
one
of the
more
deep
alcohol
itself.
addiction and you're ready.
But as long as the seeds of doubt are planted, the kindling in Reguna will
Yeah, finally,
eventually
we're
ignite
finally
towards
solving
true
this
gold.
order problem before we get out of if we enter Septimon. We're finally doing this.
There. Now, how's that for a story worth telling?
Knight's Tale.
Ah, speaking of which, have you ever read that novel? It's about a knight on a quest to challenge a giant in the name
Yeah, I
of
made it knight.
justice.
Cool.
The knight is
Got me
also
weapon.
accompanied by a squire. Time after time, they throw themselves at the seemingly invincible giant. I am no Montelli, acolyte of the Order of the Deep, or Knight of Reguna. But still, I shall lead the charge. Yahoo! Mount up, Sir
Yeah,
Knight.
well, Carditia was a
Battle we go.
nameless girl until she was born to Sentinel. So like, you can do it. I believe in you.
Keep your eyes open.
Keep your eyes open. Can we just turn this into a democracy already? It's been like what? Years of monarchy? Or theocracy technically? Alright. What time is it? Let's fast forward. We're just gonna that's gonna be stuck in my head now. Oh yeah, okay, I'm going to do that later. Huh, there's endings to this? Why do we have control over the end? Okay. Anyways, let's reveal the truth of the poems beneath the dreams. We're going to do this later. I don't have enough inspiration to do all of them. Not literally, just physically. And I'm just checking out my stuff. Okay. Wait. Okay.
It's time.
It's time, please. Is that because it's tough? Man, I'm sure taking my time. Yeah, 11:40. How long does it take to get to 12? Finally. What is 4 minutes for 6 minutes for that? I'm not doing that. Hey, you can do it. Do it. Don't worry, I'll help you. Right. I swear, I think I know some of these people, dude.
As the forgotten songs rise once more,
I guess they're just living now.
past I shall tell. This
I'm
is
sorry.
the story of those who were accused of blasphemy. They were once poets, singing songs for the divinity and the order. This is how their music became known to all.
Yeah, the poets.
Until one day, they stumbled upon a truth that could not be
Artidia,
proven.
can you come in for a sec?
The Sentinel, whom we've always revered, is not what they seem.
I have the proof.
True
I am laureate.
divinity
I
granting
know
us
the evidence.
blessings is a majestic celestial steed that gallops across
Oh yeah,
the high seas and
we can't prove
soars
that. He's
through the
dead.
skies.
She's dead.
And the teachings in our scriptures? Lies. Lies told to us by the Order.
She's dead, by the way.
Ask yourselves this. Why would Imperator, who once sent Renacita voices from the heavens, allow their people to suffer above
Don't even
those
try,
broken
bitch.
seals?
I am going to kill you if you do
How
even single
could
one.
poets who once sang the praises of the Sentinel come to curse and resent Renacita, a land they loved so much? People of Renacita, have you ever wondered why the Order forbids us from seeing their earliest scriptures? Why did none of the fools that boarded the Pilgrim's sail ever thank the Sentinel?
They're making their move. Alright. Go. Continue. I'll go smack their heads around.
Imperator and Draguna have always stood united, yet lately, they seem to have vanished from our dreams. Why is that?
Yeah, because he's dead.
Ciaccona Toccata, in the name of Imperator and Primus Fenrico, you are hereby under arrest. You will face
Ah, I got this.
Order penitentiary.
Arrow Rover coming in.
Is that so? And what are the charges this time, if I may ask?
Blasphemy? As if I'm the best host.
Blasphemy.
Ah! Oh, I knew it.
The same old tricks
I
again?
knew it.
Is this how
Oh
the Order
boy,
intends to keep
it's
the
surely
truth?
blasphemy this time. Heresy. I'm a heretic. I'm a blasphemous.
Save your empty
Blasphemous.
words for your confession to the Sentinel.
The Sentinel's dead. Bro, I know that we're dead. Sorry. Yo, it's me. Sure.
Damnation. She's not working alone.
Farewell, Sir Acolyte. Oh, and just a little tip for you. Keep your eyes on the audience below. Let's see how much of the Order's hypocrisy these empty words can unveil. I have faith. The music of the Golden Anthem will one day echo
How
across
did
Raguna's
they?
skies again.
Hold on. How do people not recognize me by my clothes? Just because I have a mask doesn't mean that they don't actually know me. My hair, my clothes. Bro, if you like look at me for only 1 second, you know it does. The rover, the laureate, the mighty god killer. Where are we going? I'm at the ball.
Phew.
I don't have that.
A masked hero suddenly appeared, rescuing the bard right when she was about to be apprehended by the Order. But that's a story for another time. You know what this means for you, right?
Oh, Ciaccona, I don't know what it means.
Even with a mask on, people will still recognize the laureate.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, I wasn't saying. Yeah, I wasn't saying that I was gonna be this guy's Ciaccona. I I don't care if they take the Lords of Blasphemous, cause then what? Was that whole ritual blasphemous heretics?
I'm now a wanted criminal by the Order.
Yeah. Partners in crime. Yeah.
Now this is what a real poet, no, wait, a real knight is supposed to be.
Yep.
Well then.
No, what?
This room.
Is our final stage. Now, it's your turn to step onto it.
You will witness a different world.
You arrogant hypocrites!
Hypocrites.
Led by
Kuro
curiosity
typo.
and wonder, you step forward. I am the gentle sea breeze, sweeping through Whisperwind Haven and towards Raguna's high walls.
Whoa.
Well, have you decided on your answer? I look forward to the public trial.
Perhaps our fates are not so different after all.
It is time, sinner against the sentinel.
But you.
I will continue to sing.
As long as there are those who breathe and see.
My eternal summer will never fade.
Yo. That's the name. By your pure jail summer unit. Your summer will never wither. Oh wow. That's the name. That's the name of the story quest. Wow. I can't remember, I can just say it over here. Oh boy! That's a cool summer you got there. It's eternal for you, but for me it's like 3 months. I have so many strings. I wonder how you do it. But you get the resources to do that,
Do you
motherfucker.
feel it? The breeze from Whisperwind Haven. You can even catch the faint scent of wet grass.
Yeah. I can't.
Next thing you know, maybe an apple will fall on our heads. Or maybe a big grey wolf will leap out and chase a squirrel down a rabbit hole.
What? Yo, there's an apple there. Shisha. I pretend to play. I'm gonna play Shisha, Alley of Justice.
Rover.
Thank you.
I don't have the Blessed Maiden's miracles, nor the powers of a hero. I'm just a wandering bard.
With resonator powers. You are special, by the way. No one just has resonator powers, by the way.
The only thing I can offer is to immortalize this moment. I will carry all the stories.
I mean, I am immortal, but go ahead.
By the way, I met a man at Margarita's who claims to be a playwright. You should watch out for him.
I know that guy. He gave me that guy. Cristoforo? But yeah, I met him.
I'm not entirely sure who he really is. But my guess is that he might be the resonator who's been working with the Order.
I mean, that makes sense. Proxy, this guy works with the Order. Yeah. Yeah.
Here, you can have this music sheet. I'm heading off on a new mission.
What kind of mission?
escape mission. Starting today, I'm no longer just a wandering bard. I've got the Order hunting me now. A journey like this, it's begging to be written into a story.
Okay, then I'll keep this until Septemon.
Don't you worry. I still remember our promise. About the song I wrote you. We will meet again, and I'll sing it for you, I swear.
2.4. You know what? This is the real anniversary.
We're partners in crime now.
This is the real anniversary, everyone. The bro's eating the apple. Okay, so like, Cristoforo, what is your plan now? What did you even do? Alright, that's done. Well, I'll go. Peace. Perloba, what are we gonna do now? We're done with there. Septimon. I want to know what their plan is for Septimon, because like, why are we going there again? If we're complete with Trinacita, shouldn't we go to
My Lord Primus, it seems your plan has not gone quite as you'd hoped.
Huh, yeah.
You sought to revive the blasphemous Poet Society, spreading their legacy to stoke the fires of prejudice, and through my aid summon daemons to sow fear across Raguna City.
Yeah, he's like, ha, loser.
I care not for labels of good or evil. My only care is Raguna's order and chaos.
You're the one that has to put, okay, buddy.
Fear is but one tool among many to maintain stability.
Man, you are a Sunday character, damn.
Ah, truly the words of one in possession of great power. Such lines are rare, even in plays. And yet, why do you seem so restless, Lord Fenrico? This is hardly.
Cristoforo is actually aura farming right now.
Is it that foreign laureate that unsettles you so? Or perhaps that insignificant Toccata girl? Or is it something else you seek?
Out of respect for our partnership, some things are better left unsaid.
Of course. As you will, Lord Fenrico.
Yeah, that bro's intentionally mocking the motherfucker. He does not believe whenever that guy's done. So like...
Wait. You were the one who led the Poet Society to that lithograph, weren't you?
Yeah, of course.
I've heard whispers of your presence at Whisperwind Haven around that time. Whenever you were asked, you claimed
Oh,
to be
look at that double take.
Why are you doing this?
Cause I want chaos.
As you've said yourself, out of respect for our partnership, some things are left unsaid.
Bro is using that against them.
There was no deception. Indeed, I was seeking inspiration. In the end, I found a story about birds in a cage. The birds, having uncovered the truth, must decide. Will they choose to fly into the unknown, or remain caged within the familiar? Ah, Lord Fenrico, a word of reminder. Just as the young Toccata mentioned, how long has it been since you last dreamed of your true divinity? Armed with a wooden spear and a broken helmet, the knight charged at the windmill. His squire, ever loyal, trailed close behind as if becoming one with the knight. Together they charged again and again, true knights in spirit, ignoring the countless wounds they bore. Truly astonishing. Even if you took such a script, what could you possibly accomplish? Hecate.
Hecate? No way. Bro, what is... What? Hecate? No way. What? What is bro saying? What? Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. It's clear the Fractidus aren't in the inside, but like... Okay, so they already got the resonator share, right? They're like... Hmm... I mean, the Fractidus haven't been totally... Uh... reached to us. Like... Imagine we just got killed by that motherfucker. Cristoforo was like... Well, but I thought this girl was like... Not that hard to kill. I don't know either. Alright, but that's a quest. I'll probably do this once I get enough inspiration, but I don't have any for some reason. Yeah. Okay, I think that's about it. Damn. Requiem Cantor. Why not? Random. This is just random, guys. Yeah. Anyways. That's about it. That was fun. It definitely fun. It's good. It's good. It's good. Story quest for story quest. Game Cantor. Okay. I think there'll be more lore in those other parts, so we'll record those as well for uploading this, and then just, or yeah, I'll probably just put in another video. But anyways, thanks for watching this playthrough of that summer story quest, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.